Welcome to episode 8 of the Build Up Challenge. We have managed to sell 2 more machines and now we have a grand total of £1,315 in the pot. Yo, welcome to episode 8 of the Build Up Challenge. We managed to sell our previous episode's machine and also episode 6 machine. So we're doing pretty well and we've got £1,315 in our pot at the moment. So let's look at our episode 8 machine. Right, here is our episode 8 machine and it does look absolutely fantastic. It does look expensive, but it wasn't. I got it for £270. Now, it didn't look like this. I'll show you the actual build I got. So I'll put a picture up here, you can see what it looked like. I got that for £270 and what happened was I wanted to do a case swap. So I got this Sahara case from Amazon, cost £40. And it actually is really good quality. I normally don't get cases without fans, but I thought I'd go ahead. It's kind of massive, but it's very good quality. And also the fans, I added 3 fans, got 2 reverse fans and 1 normal fan there. And that cost me about £10, so I'll put a picture up. I did get another extra reverse fan, but I didn't need it because it didn't fit on there. And yeah, so what I've done to get it up to £270 is I minus the original case, which I put at £30, and then I also minused RAM stick. It came with 32 gigs, so I took away 8 gigs, so took away the 16 gigs, so I put them at £20. So I took away the £50, but I added the £50 again from the case and the fan, so that's how I got it to £270. But even then it was a very good deal because the components in there is we've got a Ryzen 3700X, so a decent CPU. It is getting a little bit old. We've got the Wraith Prism, so that looks pretty decent. They still go for around £20. The board is a Gigabyte X570, so pretty, decent ATX motherboard there. And then we've got 216 gigs Corsair LPX, and then we've got a 2070 Super, which is another Gigabyte one, triple fan. So that is probably the main, star of this machine. It costs around £150 still, which is still, a pretty good value card. You're still getting, DLSS, first generation DLSS, and it's still a very capable, GPU, minus the fact that it's only got 8 gigs VRAM. And the only disadvantage to this machine that I got was that the power supply was failing. The original owner didn't know what was happening, it was just turning off. But as you're aware, it's either a dodgy hardware. So I've done all the diagnostics and found it was a power supply. So I swapped that out. Now I'm cheating here a little bit because the power supply that I swapped it out with is, I got it for free. Basically, I bought a bundle, sold all the other parts or used it in other builds, and I made profit from that. So I had a few, components left over, and the PSU was one of those. So I didn't put any, price on that. So maybe I should really add another £40, but at this point I'm not, because I did make my profit on it, and I am cheating a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, this case does look fantastic. It is a little bit big, it is a little bit heavy, and yeah, overall the machine does look fantastic and it should sell well. I'm hoping to get around £550 for it. I'll take £500, even probably a little bit less, because I want to keep the episodes going. I forgot to mention the storage, so we've got a 128 gig NVMe and also a 500 gig hard drive. Ideally I should really upgrade it, but I don't have any parts at the moment, so I've left it as it is. I let the buyer upgrade it themselves, but at the moment I don't want to do that because I don't want to increase the cost. I want to keep it as low as possible. So we've got Wukong benchmark running. So while that's happening, let's talk about our strategy. So we've got £1,045 in the pot still, which is pretty healthy. What I aim to do is get a few machines if possible, and I'll be using Facebook Market to find those deals, and also eBay, purely because I'm finding it difficult to find good deals on Facebook Market. Maybe there's a lot of competitions out there at the moment, and what's happening is there's a lot of new sellers that have cropped up, especially towards the Christmas period, and maybe they're getting to those deals before I am. So I'm not finding those deals anymore on Facebook Market, so I am resorting to eBay as well. I do find some good deals here and there, but most of them are collection and they're quite far away, so I'm looking at local ones and also ones that do postage. So it is quite of a challenge. And also I'm looking to build more machines to sell. The profit margins are not as great as the used ones, purely because you're buying new and the parts are a lot more expensive than buying a pre-build, and you're able to negotiate a better price on those second-hand pre-builds. Obviously with new ones, the price is the price. So that's the strategy going forward. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get a few machines in the next episode. But the Wukong benchmark's done, so yes, let's have a look at the results. So here are the results, using 1080p, everything set to low, 65 on the super resolution, TSR on the sampling. You can see all the details here, 3700X, 2070 super, 16 gigs of RAM, and average is 117, maximum 134, minimum 73, so looking pretty decent. So yeah, if you have any questions, write them down below, and yeah, answer me this, am I cheating or not? Just let me know. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.